Hello and welcome to After the Show with me, Eliza Etona. Tonight we are Silverbird Cinema in Accra for the launch of the new Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. The movie cost about $200 million. Yes, you've heard me right. $200 million. Marvel wanted to cheer us up during this COVID era by launching Spider-Man No Way Home a week before Christmas. But what is it about? Let's find out.
Hello, Peter.
Basically, the storyline is about multiverse, where Spider-Man, a lot of other Spider-Mans come into the movie in the real world, where Spider-Man gets to fight a lot of other villains from other Spider-Man stories. So basically, like 3 Spider-Man stories coming in one. But that's not the part that makes it much more interesting. The interesting part is about the Doctor Strange. That's the post-credits, basically. In fact, everyone that watched the movie comes out and they all talk about the post-credits. That is the part that is catching everyone's attention.
It was actually about Spider-Man trying to make the whole world forget about him. Yeah, but finally making everything worse, like bringing different superheroes from different worlds back into his world. So there's this point where all the past Spider-Men come to help the new Spider-Man, and I don't know, that was very emotional for me because it just brought back childhood memories of the past Spider-Man movies, and I really liked it.
Spider-Man's identity gets leaked to everybody else, and he goes about trying to figure out how to make everybody else forget who he is, but without making the people that he loves and remembers forgetting who he is. And because of that little mix-up, he ends up basically breaking the whole universe and having to reset everything and effectively deleting himself from reality. I would say Marvel did extremely well. There's a lot of scenes in it that are, I would say, if you're a real fan of the Spider-Man franchise, you would love to see quite a lot of the scenes. And there's a few extra things that are related to things that we'd like to see that are also brilliant to see in themselves. It's like a new spin. For example, they have this like therapy session with all of them, and that was a fun thing to watch because it's like no one else can have this kind of therapy session except the people in that session. When you get to see it, you'll know it, but it's a fun thing to see.
It was a roller coaster of emotions, yeah? I was happy, I was pissed, I was sad, I was excited, I was disappointed. I was everything. I felt everything. Everybody should definitely see this movie. And before you see it, you see all the other Spider-Mans as well. Because it's full circle. And yes, that's it.
Let's hear from the cast and crew of Spider-Man No Way Home at the launch in Los Angeles. First is Jamie Foxx, who plays Electro. What is it like playing the body again?
Well, the way he looks right off the bat, it's a different look. He's simplified, potent, kind of got a flyness to him, and so everybody online has been, really like reacting well to it. So just can't wait for people to check it out.
Zendaya plays MJ, Peter Parker's girlfriend. What does she think about her role?
Oh man, it was so much fun. I love being able to do that stuff, especially because we feel incredibly safe. We have an amazing stunt coordinator, and you just get to have fun. I'm not afraid of heights in that way, so I feel really good about it.
Tom Holland plays Peter Parker. What was his reaction when they told him about playing in Spider-Man No Way Home?
The movie is incredibly heartfelt, it's funny, it's emotional, it's exciting, and John Watts has really knocked it out of the park. So to be here tonight celebrating this movie, I honestly cannot even begin to explain to you how happy I am and how excited I am. If you had told me 10 years ago that you'll be playing Spider-Man in a movie like this, I would have been like, you're a liar.
That's all for this week, folks. Like us and follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.